Thanks, Bob, and good morning, everybody. Acknowledging, of course, President Scott and Kane and Bob, the MC today. Mr. Mayor, great to have your support here at the Kawana Surf Club. My colleague Lisa France, who grew up as a nipper here at Kawana, and everyone, welcome. And particularly for the RSL sub-region ladies, it's great because this is your home just as much as the surf club as well. My association with this club started about 7 years ago on a little stage in here, dancing to Elvis Presley blue suede shoes. Yeah, I know you remember. It's a night I try and forget, but it was the weeks and years after that I kept doing it. It's a problem, and you can watch it on YouTube, by the way. But we have seen this club grow from many years ago. People have been here a lot longer than I have, to see where it was, to see where it had degraded in terms of maintenance, and we saw a lot of our community members leave the club. And I know that that was something very sad for the surf club because this is a terrific location. But it's not about the buildings, it's not about the club in terms of the assets, it's about its people. And it's about you good folk here today that have stood strong behind supporting the surf club over many years. Even when the surf club was financially struggling, there was all those, you could guarantee you'd come here every night and they'd be sitting around, in fact it's that table right there, and they're sitting there, I can see them. It's those sorts of people that have continually supported this club over the many years to make this dream a reality. And although this is only stage 1 of stage 5, it just shows the vision that these types of people have for the club, and I think it's an amazing vision. And ladies and gentlemen, how good is it that we have a surf club with a view of the ocean now? If you haven't seen upstairs yet, because we haven't actually opened the elevator, sorry. Once I cut the ribbon very shortly, then those that can't make it upstairs will be able to get up the elevator. This is going to be a fantastic opportunity for the club in terms of this function room and also the deck upstairs. It's not your average beer garden, it's a very flash beer garden, and that's why we called it the deck. But I have, through my political associations, we have our monthly meetings here. This is our headquarters as well, so we've had many meetings out here where it's pouring down rain and you've got to get the buckets out and you've got to stop the leaks. And if the mayor won't, he'll have to block his ears here, but he wasn't the mayor at the time, but many years ago, about 15, 16 years ago, when that structure was approved, the shed that was approved down here, was approved by council as a temporary structure. It lasted about 16 years until as Jane said, it basically was falling down and it had to be replaced because it became a really workplace health and safety issue. We did some odd repairs to it, but now this is what the vision of the dream was. So can I thank you all for coming today? Can I thank all the club staff? Can I thank Kane, your team in the Surf Club and the Supporters Club body in terms of all the efforts that everyone has put in to make this dream become a reality. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just the start. This is just the start of the dream and the vision for the Surf Club, and I think this will rival many surf clubs on the Sunshine Coast. And as an MP in Kawana, who only has one surf club, I can be absolutely biased and say this will be the best surf club on the Sunshine Coast. Now you can't say it. Next week then, ladies and gentlemen, we have or next week at some stage, we have the RSL sub-branch reunion dinner, annual lunch dinner upstairs, so we look forward to that. So we hopefully will see lots of community groups utilise this fantastic space, but also a lot of people that may have left the club over the years come back to the club, and that's what it's all about. It's not about the building, it's about the people that make these things happen, ladies and gentlemen. So on that note, can I thank you all for coming today, supporting the Surf Club, and continuing your support throughout the future. Now, when Bob comes to see me, it's always about money. And although we're friends, he often says what sort of grants are available and so forth. So we've got a couple of grants in at the moment which we're hopeful to get, but we don't know yet, so we'll have to wait and see. But if we don't get involved, we'll try again next time. But one thing they have done upstairs, you'll notice they've put if you haven't been up there, you'll see, because this is not only the Supporters Club, but we're the Surf Club as well, a bit of training facilities, and there's a what do you call this thing hanging on the roof? Projector. Not a projector, a screen, the modern things that come with computers. One of those is hanging upstairs. It's my pleasure today, ladies and gentlemen, to be able to say that I'm donating $2,000 to the cost of that projector, Bob, just to cover half the cost of the projector, or if the club have already paid for that, wish to give it to something else in the club, or put it towards the TVs or paint, whatever you want, Scott, whatever you want to use it for. I'm very happy to donate it, and I'm getting pointed because I think I have a big check here somewhere. So I'm going to get Kane and Scott involved to come and collect this $2,000. It's a permanent whiteboard marker, so they can't put an extra zero on it. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure, on behalf of the Kawana Surf Club, its members and supporters, to officially declare the deck open. Did you press the button yet?
It'll go down, mate.
No, the keys in. Oh, it works.